Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the highest growing podcast in America, Casale's Corner. And there is one topic that we will be talking about today on the show, just one. It's fight night. That's right, Friday night, tonight, 5 o'clock. We will have 3 boxing matches and 1 wrestling. And it will be the return of the Grizz. After 9 months of ACL recovery, he's coming back into the ring against Drew the Dominator. But first, let's talk about our matches before our 2 main events. They are both boxing matches. It will be Mick Kramer versus Drew the Dominator in the first one. Now, we have not seen boxing matches before in this arena. We'll have to see how it goes. Mick and Drew have fought a couple of times. They've actually fought inside a school. That had to be stopped. But this match is the first time we really get to see them with no restrictions. No holds barred. Anything goes here. We're in a nice big arena in the trampoline. So let's talk about this match real quick. Mick has the power, he's got the strength, but Drew has peak technique that he has been working on for the last couple of months just for this moment. He's been waiting to get revenge on Mick, and just to keep this rivalry going, you know. It's going to be a close one, but I think Mick pulls away if he gets a shot on Droopy. If he connects with that vicious right hook, then Mick has it. But if Drew connects with some body shots and wears down Mick, then Drew could come away with one. The next match is the Dominator versus Liam. Now, this is a very interesting matchup. 2 similar styles. However, Liam is the quickest fighter in the field today of the 3. And I think he uses his speed. But here's the thing. It's the opposite of the Mick match here now. If Drew catches Liam, then it's going to be all over. But if Liam is able to dodge Drew's shots, get him a little bit tired, and then he comes in with his own, then I think Liam can pick up a victory here. But again, these two are kind of up in the air. It could really go either way. However, the boxing main event, a month-long feud between Mick and Liam, will finally culminate tonight. It's Mick's striking power versus Liam's quickness. Who's going to win? I'm going to give you my expert take right now. Okay, so we all know that the feud has been slowly building throughout the year. Obviously, the insult of Liam calling Mick a Sasquatch, which Mick took to heart, and they've been at each other's throats, the last couple of months. But it finally came to when Liam and Mick got into a fight on Fortnite. Yes, they would go back and forth killing each other in the game, and Liam finally got so mad he challenged Mick to a boxing match in the main event. Mick would accept. Now, obviously, Liam has not boxed before in this type of environment, so that could be a factor. But these two, it'll be after the 2 Drew matches, so they'll be warm, they'll have warmed up, and it also gives them a chance to scout each other of different movesets. This is very, very close. It's another, if Mick connects again, it's probably going to be over. But we also got to see, Liam's jaw. If Liam can take a punch here, then Mick's going to be in some real trouble. But listen, Mick has extreme quickness too. But Liam just has that God-given fast twitch ability. And he has the stamina to keep up with Mick. And if Mick connects and Liam goes down but he gets back up, that could definitely affect Mick's confidence in this match. So yeah, this one is, again, another throw up, but I'm going to have to go with Mick. I think that the striking power is just too overwhelming. Now let's get to our wrestling main event. Drew the Dominator versus the Grizz. The Grizz is coming back after 9 months. This is his first appearance since the ACL tear. Now, we haven't done a show in a while, but actually last time on the show, it was called an LCL tear, and it was misdiagnosed by the doctor. The tear happened in October, early October. It is now July 30th. All that time's passed, all the work. Now, the knee is not 100%, okay? The Grizz will be in a brace, but he's able to do this, and, obviously, the wrestling shape is going to impact the Grizz here. He has lost 30 pounds. He looks great, but, Drew hasn't taken any time off, and I think the wear and tear could get on the Grizz, and Drew's a smart fighter. He's obviously going to go after the knee, so we'll see how the knee holds up in the match. But, yeah, fans are extremely excited for this one, And everything kind of got put on hold with the injury, Mick was dealing with some injuries as well, so we weren't able to see the triple threat between Mick, Steven, and Drew. And that still hasn't happened. Very long awaited. So we're hoping that after this match, it kind of kick-starts, the company again. And we'll be able to see that triple threat match. We'll be able to see Drew and Steven for the last time. That Shield storyline never culminated in a triple threat. There's a lot of unanswered questions here. And we're hoping with the Grizz being able to come back and do this match that we start to answer a few of them. Now, the referee for these matches will be none other than Anthony Caputo. We know the history between Drew and Caputo. Caputo even has a new ref shirt that he will be wearing for these matches. I wonder if that will affect this match. Now, Caputo has chosen not to fight, which is a little odd. We know the grudge match of the summer from last year between Drew the Dominator and Caputo, where Drew would come out on top. This is a very interesting decision by Caputo. I think he might have an ulterior motive and something that Drew has to look out for. Now, the Grizz is all pumped up for this match. He's not the favorite, though. The Dominator is coming in as the favorite, and listen, I understand it, but, how can he doubt the Grizz here? He's coming off the ACL. He's all fired up for this match, and I gotta go with him. It'll be exciting to see him back inside the ring. But those are the 4 matches that are going to be on Fight Night tonight, and you all better tune in for pay-per-view because it's the biggest fight of the summer. It's a grudge match between Liam and Mick, and it's the Grizz's return to the ring. Thank you, everybody, for listening on to the greatest growing podcast in America, Casale's Corner. We're back, baby.